Hey, what's going on everybody? Dom here from Lensprotogo and Lens Rentals. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be checking out the DJI mic. Now, this is DJI's first venture into like an audio specific product. We all know and love DJI from their awesome gimbals and drones and maybe even that weird like all-in-one like robotic chicken sort of looking camera, which I still really want to get my hands on, by the way. But given that, I was a little skeptical going into reviewing this DJI mic kit, but I gotta say, after using this for like just a little bit, I was really and quickly impressed with this little system. A lot of brands throw out the term like plug and play, but you get to use them and they're like the furthest thing from it. This is a truly plug and play wireless mic system that DJI has brought us here, and I know that this is the perfect audio solution for a lot of creators out there. So in this video, we're gonna talk about what comes in this little DJI mic kit, what all these little doohickeys in here are going to allow you to do, and ultimately, I'm gonna share just who I think this DJI mic is perfect for. So let's jump in. So if you have Apple AirPods, this concept is already familiar to you. Most of the DJI mic kit is contained within this sleek little charging case where the transmitter and two receivers will always be passively charging while in this case, even if it's not plugged in. And it's got an internal battery and it'll just plug in via USB-C whenever it needs to charge. And as you can see, every little piece in this kit has its neat little spot inside this case. And now I'm just gonna sort of like take everything out and show you what comes in this kit. One receiver unit, two transmitters / mic units, one USB-C adapter, one Lightning adapter for iPhone, one 3.5 to 3.5 millimeter mic jack, one hot shoe adapter, two little magnetic clip adapters, and of course the charging case and the charging cable for that case. So what do you do with all this stuff? Well, now I'm going to run through just a couple of scenarios that would utilize some of these accessories from this DJI kit, because it's all about compatibility with different devices, which is easily the #1 feature of this DJI mic kit. So you got your professional video application. Maybe you're getting some on-the-fly interviews, you get the receiver hot shoed onto your camera and connected via 3.5 millimeter jack, but maybe there's no time to lav each person up. You're gonna interview a lot of people quickly and just get them out of there, and you just got to clip that mic on and record or magnet it to them somewhere using this little magnetic clip. Now from that receiver unit on the camera, you've got control over the mic settings like sensitivity, low pass, etc. And you can do this for both mics if you're using two mics by swiping up from the left or the right side to access each. And quick side note there, and this is like my only complaint of this whole kit, but navigating your settings and the menu and stuff from this little front screen on the receiver here did not work perfectly all the time. It just was not really registering my little taps and swipes perfectly all the time either. Here is an amazing feature though. Say the audio from those interviews was like really important and I wanted to make sure it was recorded even separately from what was recording to the camera. Well, luckily I can do that because each of these little mic units has onboard internal storage and can record a WAV file independently when you press the record button on the mic. And the receiver will let you know which mics are internally recording with this little red dot. And I'll talk about how this is really friendly on the post side of things in just a sec. So to be honest, this mic set could be used for a lot of professional applications, but I just feel like it's not really going to really end up being used for that in the real world. This is a $330 mic kit, so it's pretty much priced for the average person. It just makes me think that this kit is going to be absolutely perfect for like vloggers, YouTubers, social media content creators, just a lot of short form video people who just want good, clean audio for their subjects, maybe on the fly, that does not require a lot of setup or brain power. Especially those creators who, in this day and age, need that type of audio solution over a couple of different types of devices. I'm talking cameras, phones, computers. So maybe now your main shoot is over and you're packing up the camera. You've got that audio from those interviews recorded onto the video that the camera was taking and stored internally on one of the mics as a WAV file, so you're covered there. Now you're packing everything up, but you're about to get some mobile stuff for social media to promote what you just did. So now you're going to take the hot shoe adapter off the receiver unit and replace it with one of the mobile adapters. In my case, it's going to be this USB-C for Android phones, but there's also the iPhone Lightning cable. Now I'm going to plug that right into my phone, and automatically my phone knows that a USB microphone is attached and will use that audio source. No apps, no settings to change, literally just plug in and start rolling. And as far as I can tell, this is true on both Android and Apple phones. So that's really plug and play. Also, and again, I'm going to talk about post stuff a little bit more in detail in a second, but in terms of getting this video file off of your phone and like splitting up the audio track from the video track, that's going to behave pretty much exactly the same as doing that off of your camera. Okay, so now you just got some sweet social media clips with excellent sound. They still had that kind of like low effort, on the go social media vibe, but the sound was really good, which I feel like is like the only thing missing from a lot of stuff that I see on social media. And now finally you've shot some good interviews, you pop that mic on your phone to take some social media stuff afterwards, and now you're really packing up, but being the highly important, highly in-demand video creator that you are, now you and your video team have to jump on a quick Zoom call to impress your clients. What are you going to do about audio? Of course, now you're going to take that USB-C adapter from the DJI mic comes with, if it wasn't on there already, and use that to plug right into a computer where it will also very easily be recognized as a microphone. And now on a computer is where you may have to do the quick extra step of assigning the audio input to the USB mic option, but I know on Macs that's super easy and probably something that most people that video chat often are familiar with. And now, since we're on the topic of computer stuff, I'll quickly go over the process of getting those internally stored audio files off of each mic and what you're going to want to do to those files once they're in post. So first off, getting these internally stored files off of the mics is just as easy as plugging them into your computer via USB. Then that device should show up as a local drive. Open it up, and there are your WAV files. How many times am I allowed to say plug and play in this video? Furthermore, here's something you might want to know if you're using both of these mics in the split transmitter mode that the DJI mic set allows for. Most digital video files actually have two audio tracks within the audio track, left and right. That's so most videos can have stereo audio, as in coming from like the left and right, mimicking how we hear in real life. What DJI and a couple of other brands have figured out is you can cleverly actually get two audio signals within that one audio track by putting one on the left track and putting one on the right, sacrificing your stereo audio signal but gaining the ability to get two mics in a single track. And so if you looked at this audio track in post after you shot with these two mics and you saw that, great, they're both there but they're both trapped in the same little audio signal. That's totally fine. There's a very easy way to separate and isolate those tracks into separate tracks. I'm in Premiere, but I'm pretty certain you can do this on any editor. I'm going to unlink the audio track from the video track first. I'm going to duplicate this audio track and put its clone here down underneath it. And now I'll right-click on one of these audio tracks, select Audio Channels, and now I'll assign this one track to feature both left tracks. And I'll do the same with the other track underneath, but now I'll set them both to the right tracks. Now from that one audio track, I now have two separate audio tracks with two separate signals from two separate mics, still linked to the video above, but now they are totally isolated from each other. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna take a little jaunt around here with one of the mic units on my hat brim here, which is kind of funky, and the other is at the base of the TV with the new Willy Wonka playing. Not the new one, the Johnny Depp Willy Wonka, not the T. Chalamet Willy Wonka that's about to come out, because that's a thing. How many Willy Wonkas do we need? So yeah, this is going to be a good test of that bandwidth that these mics are capable of recording. Point being is, one of the mics is on my hat brim right here, so like a foot away from the thing, and now the other one is behind closed doors and inside while I'm outside. So I'm really curious to see where that's gonna get cut off or so. So I'm just gonna walk further and further, keep talking. Obviously this mic isn't gonna be the problem, it's gonna be the one inside next to the TV. So Okay, cool. It's not terribly windy, but there is some like siren noise in the background that could get annoying. So I definitely want to see how well this is able to like isolate those sounds. You got motorcycles and ambulances going on in the background and everything. So this will be hopefully a nice little test of the quality. Wind is picking up a little bit.
Willy Wonka was the son of the city's most famous dentist, Wilbur Wonka. Now, let's see what the damage is this year, shall we?
So this is like kind of pointed down. I'm just thinking of a scenario where you don't want it or you can't have it be like right there. So let's take a jump outside.
Are we going outside? Am I going outside or?
Yeah, we're both going outside. So talk right now. Hey, how was? What do you think about this big PGA drama going on right now?
You know, I'm a PGA lifer. I think that the PGA is a fantastic organization and they do so much for the players.
Yep.
And the players should be grateful that they're making any money because, you know, if you are the top 50 best golf player in the world, you deserve to break even.
Yeah.
You know, that is something that,
absolutely.
At the end of the day, we're not making profits, we're for the players.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
I think the PGA is doing great about that.
You heard it here first from Alec. He is for the players. He does not think that golf players get paid enough, even though they are some of the highest paid athletes in professional sports. Is that right?
No,
sir.
No more questions.
Sir.
No more questions.
Whoa. In case you haven't figured it out already, it's all this stuff that we've just previously talked about that's got me so excited about this DJI mic kit. I told you, going into this, I was a little skeptical. DJI makes their first like audio microphone thing. Didn't really know what to expect. Audio and I have a very turbulent relationship, so if DJI can roll out a product like this that just takes a lot of the mental strain out of capturing good, clean audio, I'm totally in support of that. All right, everybody, with that, that is pretty much gonna wrap up this video talking about this really neat little DJI microphone kit. I know I'm absolutely going to be taking this kit out the next time I need like a no-brainer audio solution that is super compatible with basically any electronic I have on hand. So, as always, if you have any questions about this DJI mic or any of the accessories that come in this kit or any of the processes that you saw in this video, you know what to do. Drop a comment in the comment section, ask a question, and we'll start a discussion. Also, if you happen to like this video, hit it with that thumbs up button down below to let me know you liked it. And if you're not already, subscribe to the channel. And if you are, you're awesome. But also, you can hit that little bell button down there that's next to the subscribe button. And that way, you'll be notified whenever we post new content, which is every week. So as they say in the audio world, check yourself, check, mic check, before you wreck yourself. And I'll see you in the next one.